Hey yo, welcome to it. It is another episode of Kicks and Culture. You know, man, we control the culture. We are the culture. And today, man, I've got the boys in. I've got SKINDEEP in the building. He's a founder and creative director of FRQNCY, FCA agency, founder of All Day and Night Parties, talent manager, DJ, culture, curator. Yeah. I've got it right this time. My bro, how's it?
I'm good at you, bro.
Good, man. It's been a while since I haven't seen you, bro. I think it was the last time I saw you was
2017. Yeah, 2017. Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while. And there's a lot that has happened after that.
Yeah, and then we were hit by the pandemic.
Then now we couldn't do anything, and also not we just had to lay low a bit.
Yeah.
But man, now we're here, and I can see on the feet you've got the Converse. You've got the Converse.
Oh, the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a basket.
Yeah, that's a
Kings of Egypt.
Yeah, that's a dope sneaker.
Yeah, I love this collab.
So today, guys, I've got a sneakerhead in the building. So just know, it's about to go down for real. So yeah, welcome SKINDEEP, everybody. Okay, man. A lot of people know you as a DJ, right? And someone who's very opinionated about the culture, about the music culture. You're always on people's necks about the culture. We know on the socials. Yeah. So, bro, you started as a DJ, right? Way back, before talent management and everything.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get to the side of talent management.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna start with who SKINDEEP is for people who don't even know, and the roles that you have played in this culture. Because personally, I know the people that come under your hand, and some people don't even know who are those people.
Yeah.
But they see them.
Yeah.
Time. So SKINDEEP comes from where? Where does the name SKINDEEP come from?
I'm a village kid. I was born in a mud house in Matatiele, and then obviously because time I was working in the mines in Western area, in the West Rand.
Yeah. So
I moved there, started school that side, and then I went to Vets Tech, which later became UJ, Bunting Road campus. So when growing up, I wanted to be a football player. So I always went to trials. Yeah. So I played football since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Through the influence of my parents, because my dad, was also he also played it and coached.
Yeah.
In the local teams.
Yeah.
So then when I went to Vets Tech, that football dream kind of faded away because I had been collecting compilations in high school. I was a big fan of Vinny, Fresh, Iggy Smalls, the likes, Monday, YFM.
Yeah.
YFM era. So after finishing high school, when I go to tertiary, then I just got into wanting to be a DJ. So I saw a gap, and our campus was very known for having entertainers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are famous in the industry that I went to varsity with. So when I got on campus, I had a friend in Carltonville, DJ Langs, who taught me, who started teaching me how to DJ. Then I just collected records.
Yeah.
And then I think that's when the name SKINDEEP came about. I was actually given it by a friend of mine, Lebo, on campus. I don't know how it came about, to be honest.
But it just stayed with you.
It just became a cool name.
Yeah.
So then I started going by that name. Started DJing on campus. So I created a DJ society with a friend of mine, DJ Nipro.
Yeah.
We ran the DJ society. So on campus we're teaching aspiring DJs how to DJ, and then we had workshops. And part of the crew that we're in was DJ Zintle. So the guy who supplied the sound for the workshops was DJ Zintle's older brother.
Oh yeah.
Prazek, yeah. So that's when we started a community on campus. That's when my love for DJing actually fully developed.
And the whole spectrum of music.
Yeah, and I started playing at major events on campus. So if there was Miss UJ, it was always me, because I had friends that had sound. So I would send the invoices, I'd source the sound from the guys, and then, I'd do my thing. So while on campus, I was doing Miss UJ, Freshers, all the major campus events.
So you ended up being the guy who does the events at school,
like
in varsity.
Yeah, and then I was also doing I don't know if you can mention brands, other brands.
No.
Yeah. So on campus, I became there was this program that they had on campus by Student Village.
Yeah.
So I was doing promotions for Student Village.
Yeah.
Spay was my boss. And then there was this project that they did where every campus had like an agent for Smirnoff. So on my campus, I became a Smirnoff Spin agent.
Yeah.
And that made me popular on campus because I was going to every party, giving people free alcohol, taking pictures. That was like my job.
The coolest lifestyle.
Yeah.
When you're in varsity, you become that guy.
Exactly.
That everybody is coincident. Like everybody knows your name.
100%.
You understand?
Yeah, 100%.
So, you moving this side, like coming to Joburg and experiencing the culture, because you come from Matatiel, and then Joburg is different from where we come from. It's the villages and everything, and then now you come to Joburg, the lifestyle is totally different.
Yeah.
How did you first adapt into that, and also be the guy that you ended up being?
I think for me, at a later stage, it wasn't that difficult because I always came this side when I was a kid. So I'd visit, had my relatives, and then my dad liked clothes. Yeah. So when I was maybe if my memory is correct, I think maybe when I was 10, 11 years old, I would come to Joburg at Elof. So there was this shop called the Dawn. So my dad used to buy Italian clothes there. Yeah. So we'd take a train from Western area when I was visiting that side. We'd take a train, go to Joburg, do the shopping the whole day, and then take the afternoon train back.
Yeah, so now that's where the fashion influence comes.
Yeah, definitely from my father. So I would go there all the time. So and my dad was streetwise, so he always knew people. So when I moved to Joburg full time, I had an older brother, who was also streetwise. So he was already studying in Joburg, there by Harrison Street by Home Affairs. There used to be a school. Yeah. So he would take me around. So when I fully moved to Joburg, it was easy to adapt because I was already used to the lifestyle. Yeah. And I think when I was 13 years old, I studied at a school in Joburg for a year. So I was taking the train every day as a 13-year-old.
Damn.
And I used to walk to Carlton Center. I'm wearing a school uniform. No one is gonna rob me. So I got accustomed to that life when I was that age. So I think at a later stage, coming to varsity and everything, I was already used to Joburg. Yeah. So it wasn't that difficult to adapt, to be honest.
And then the talent management now, and how does it come about when you are really doing all these things?
So I was DJing on campus, right? So I used to buy my records from Retro Music. Tulani used to be part of Retro. Yeah. It was based in Edenvale. So I used to buy my records there. And then while I was on campus, I was studying marketing. So a lot of my classmates wanted to go corporate. So they wanted to go for, corporate brands, well-known brands. But I wanted to work in music. Yeah. So what I would do is I would send emails to Vinny at House Africa. I'd go to Gallo trying to get an internship. But I was young. I was maybe I was barely 21 at that time. Yeah. So I just wanted to work in the music industry. So while I was talking to Tulani, I would tell him what I wanted to do. Then one day he told me that he started a record label with a friend of his, which is Triple B Records. Yeah. And he will send me promos. So and in those promos, there was Liquid Deep and Cena. Yeah. So and their songs were banging. So I was no man, let me do marketing for the label. It's okay, let's have a meeting. with these partners like Hile. Then we had a meeting. They said I must send a marketing plan for what I want to do for the label. And I still have that plan on email. So I sent it and they said, you can come through.
Yeah.
So when I started at the label, I was doing marketing. So the first project but it was like SKINDEEP. It wasn't popular. That was like the first project we pushed. And then 2009 September, then there was this song called Fairy Tale by Liquid Deep.
Yeah.
And then the first project that I've ever worked on marketing, like as a person doing marketing for the label, was House Africa Sessions 1, which was like a 4-pack CD that went like triple platinum, I think, at that time. Because the Fairy Tale was the biggest song at that time. You know, our biggest competitor, I remember when we lost the Summers, was for Song of the Year was Umlilo by Big Nas. Yeah. So there I was doing marketing for the label. And then, you know, I started taking bookings for the artists.
Yeah.
Then I gained interest in being a talent manager. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like, I get to travel every weekend. You know, I'm at gigs. I'm handling bookings, talking to promoters. This and then I got interested in that. Then I started reading books about the music business and artist management. You know, the more I read the books, the more interest I got, and I started researching. And then I was like, this is it. Then I got into management. Started doing bookings for Liquid Deep and C9 and being on the road with them, plugging them on radio, blah blah blah, all those things. So that's how I basically got introduced. It was through my DJ into marketing, then
artist management. And then from there, like, you've worked with the likes of Donald, JJ, Aries, Keenan Forbes.
Well, I didn't work with Keenan actually.
Did you take him on tour?
No. So in most cases, he would, like, JR would be maybe like performing with him, or, you know, we're just going on the road. And then the only project that we did mainly together was the Red Bull what's the clash? There was a big clash at Orlando Stadium.
It was hip hop dudes.
And Tira. It was him versus Tira. So I mean, that's where I would say a project that I worked with him on. But like, I'd never, like, it was always my aspiration actually to work with him, but he was always like a good guy towards me, you know. He treated me well. But like, with you know, with the other artists, with Donald, is like we went to campus together at Vets he used to sing during Culture Hour. I used to DJ during Culture Hour.
And he used to sing this song by Maxwell.
He still sings it now, bro.
Like, I always like say to him.
I was checking his video. He was performing at some gig recently. And I'm like, this guy is still performing that song. I'm like, I wanna call him and say,
Like, he still performs those songs. But man, you have done a lot. And also, like, I was like looking at something is that, you know, like, right now, I think you're one of the first guys who took hip hop artists to do a tour.
Yeah, it was me and Thuli. Thuli,
you guys are the first guys
to Lock Communication.
Do a tour.
And it hasn't happened. I think they tried to replicate it. No, man, no one replicated it. It didn't happen.
I think Nesty and
and Casper.
Nesty and Casper.
Did
a tour.
But ours was like culture, bro, because we shot content, you know, that we put out on YouTube. The channel started wanting the content. So it was very, like, I think people loved it because it was authentic. And the idea for me was always, let's target small towns. Jozi is cool, fine. But, you know, small towns are where you get authentic love. I feel like artists are more appreciated outside Joburg.
Because sometimes, like, artists don't come to those towns.
True.
And now when you are bringing them on a music tour, that's when, like, they can get to experience what the big towns are experiencing most of the time. And so right now, since we are getting into the culture, right, and fashion, sneakers and everything, because that's what we are all about. You have your own clothing label, FRQNCY. And how does that come about? And what I would say, what's the word, man? It's the inspiration behind it.
It was mainly inspired by, I think, things that I liked in my childhood.
Yeah.
So of course, music is the biggest catalyst. But like when I started playing around with like designs, you know, I would put like Street Fighter characters on a T-shirt or Captain Tsubasa.
Yeah.
So the biggest inspiration was, of course, like the popular culture in my childhood at that time, like cartoons, and that's why I even have like Brooke Logan and Malena.
Yeah.
So the inspiration came from
all
you know, childhood popular culture in SA for us, for me as kids. So it represents my childhood, but there's also like the music aspect of it.
Yeah.
Hence, like the name frequency.
Yeah.
I mean, for us to be talking to each other, we connect through frequencies. These microphones, they use frequencies, you know, to transmit sound. Yeah.
And since you're saying Tsubasa, I doubt these even young guys know who Tsubasa is.
Probably. He's a manga character. It's a manga character. But it was a football manga character. It's very old school. It's a classic.
Yeah, that I doubt they even know.
Nah, they probably don't know.
Yeah, those are my Dragon Balls, so that's cool.
Yeah, that was later on.
Like my Dragon Balls, like it's like something mind. And so frequency. It's there, you doing your thing. It's tapping into sports. I saw like t-shirts that were like sporty, the hip hop culture also, it's there.
Yeah.
And so let's just talk about sneakers, right? What was your first sneaker that you've ever bought? Like the first sneaker and the experience behind it.
Bought myself or
let's just say the first sneaker that someone bought you. Maybe like a parent, you understand?
Oh, it's definitely Converse, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, it was my favorite sneaker.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, I used to like want it.
Yeah.
But at that time, they didn't make sizes for kids.
Yeah.
So I had to wait until a certain age. I think I had to wait until I was like 12 years old. Mm-hmm. I actually have a picture where I'm wearing a Converse cap and Converse navy. So the navy blue ones were my favorite.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like the Chucks. It was like the 70s low.
Yeah.
The classics. Navy blue ones. So that's like the first pair of sneakers that I actually remember. Because the other pair of sneakers were like stupid sneakers from, you know, I can't say shop name. Yeah. But it's like, they were not like known brands. I think it wasn't even like, it was probably like, you know, other brands that it wasn't significant. So the most memorable one for me is definitely the All-Star.
And the ones that you bought yourself, the first one that you took out of your own money and went to buy.
So my first job was, I worked in retail when I was 17.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's even legal. I don't know what the age is. Yeah. So I think the first pair I bought with my paycheck, it was these Nike ACG sneakers.
Yeah.
I don't know the sneaker name, but they were white. They had a pattern, like a round pattern, but they were like almost they were not lows. They were almost like mids.
Yeah.
I forgot. I can't even find them on the internet. The other day I was actually searching for them.
Yeah.
Saying that I miss like the old school ACG sneakers. Yeah. So it was a Nike ACG sneaker. It was white. Like I loved it with my whole heart. And I bought another pair of ACGs that was like, you see how the modern sneakers now, they're like a sock. Yeah. So that they use this soft fabric. Even the Yeezys use it. Even there's a lot of brands, man. Balenciaga uses it for their sock shoe. So there used to be an ACG shoe that was made of that fabric that I also owned. So those are the first pairs of sneakers that I bought with my first paycheck, actually. Yeah.
So since you use it, like you said to me, like you are a Converse diehard.
100%.
Like you are a Converse diehard.
Yeah.
Now we have like 3 sneakers that we're gonna review, right? and then you're gonna rate them.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Like you are gonna rate them. But as we go along right now, let's just look at the South African fashion industry, right? And also the entertainment space in terms of like how they dress up and everything like that. Do you feel like we're already there where we're expressing ourselves in terms of like how we dress and how we look, and does it really give us that like, cool, we look South African? Because at the end of the day, when we were in Converse, the inspiration was a Mapantula way back. You understand? The white guys had that.
Yeah.
It was, you understand? So do you think where we at, like in terms of like the hip hop industry, right? Do you think we represent the culture as we're supposed to?
I mean, hip hop culture is replicated from America.
Yeah.
I think a lot of like our fashion culture came from America, because the Pantula culture, it originates from the West Coast culture.
Yeah.
Like the two-piece Dickies, All Star. It's a West Coast culture. It's Snoop Dogg, Dre. They used to Eazy-E. They used to dress like that.
Yeah.
You know, so that also, you know, influenced the Pantula culture, which gave birth to a new subculture in SA, which was Amapantula. It's like Dickies, All Star, and all of that. So I think that also, it gave us our own identity in a sense that as much as we're replicating the West Coast, we still have that authenticity as a kasi. And there was also like the culture Yamantariane kasi. You know, they used to wear like, well, it's still there, it still exists. You know, it has gone more to the vulgar. But it used to be like Italian clothes, you know, the nice clean vibes, which also was a hybrid of the Pantula culture. You know, it was my Ivy, my Sogam, you know, that culture. So it gave us some sort of authenticity. So fast forward to now, if you look at the piano culture is like, it feels like it's copy paste in how they dress. It's like, oh shit, this guy,
hip hop swag.
They took the entire hip hop swag, but they wearing like, you know, Lux brands. They wearing Gucci's and Amiris and all these brands, but they all dress the same. You know, if you see a piano artist and you see another one, they all look the same. They dress the same.
It's more the same thing.
So it's very much replicated. It's like no one wants to sort of stand out. And in hip hop culture, the person who was able to embrace different subcultures was Ricky. He's the only person, and Malum Cool Cat, you know, those are the guys that brought street, but culture. You know, Cool Cat was super like streetwear. Ricky was like a mixture of streetwear and like luxury brands. You know, you'd find him wearing full on Gucci at Fashion Week. You know, with Virgil or ASAP or whatever. So he was able to maneuver through the different subcultures and still become himself.
So Ricky was our guy.
No man, he's the best to ever do it. You know, in terms of like the influence of the culture, you'd find Ricky's photo at a hair salon downtown Josie. You know, but now you don't see a lot of our artists. You don't find their picture at a salon where a kid wants to have the same haircut as them. So Ricky was very like super influential, and you see with him having Cotton Fest and how he would put on like the new kids in the culture. But like now, no one is the catalyst between the mainstream culture and the upcoming artists. So for me, in terms of like fashion, I think he was the guy who was able to also like push South African brands. Like he would wear like a lot of South African brands, you know, before you even knew him. You'd find him in a Sol, you'd find him in a, I remember this other time I was selling so I had clothes in my boot, Frequency. So I was delivering to Tili at a fuel station. So it happened that he was meeting up with Ricky. So I'm taking out clothes for Tili to give him a paper bag. And then Ricky's like, yo man, what is this? what are you doing? You can't be selling from the boot, man. That's not good for your brand.
Yeah.
That's not good for your brand. It doesn't look good for your brand. Just set up a store, be online, do it proper, do the swag proper. Yeah, and at that time I did have an online store, but it just happened that I was just meeting with Tilly. But then, it lingered in my head. I'm like, from then I've never had like clothes in the boot where it doesn't look legit.
You had to okay, cool, let me just take this route.
Exactly, But I think like fashion wise, we still have an identity crisis. Because there's a lot of subcultures that are dope. Like if you look at Bram, how everyone dresses, there's more individualism in the city than in the north. Like the Diamond Walk market doesn't have individuality. So everyone wears the same brands, the same styles. They flashy, and it's just brands. It's not like style. It's like it's like a whole lot of monograms.
Because the other day Intonam was saying like, Dog, do you see, like, I think Boris is the worst dress. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, but he quoted McLaren, what McLaren said about some people can wear expensive clothes, but then they don't know how to put them on properly. You understand?
And I won't mention names, bro.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, but then they can't put them properly.
I mean, I guess it's people's choices, but if you're gonna ask me an opinion about that, then I'm gonna give you my own opinion. I understand that people dress the way that they dress. Someone might not like the way you dress, which is okay. But if people are just throwing brands all over their wardrobe and the way they dress, then it becomes too obvious that this person is just wearing brands, not clothes. Not clothes.
So as we continue, my bro, what's your go-to sneaker when you really want to like dress up and feel comfortable?
So my go-to sneaker, I'm gonna be cliche, bro.
How so?
It's Converse. Like I've got Jack Purcells, I've got Converse, like highs and lows. So I'm trying to think of what the sneakers I have. I mean, I have Jordans, but like there's a certain way that you have to dress for Jordans. It's much more easier to put a fit with a Converse. And I'm not like being biased or anything. But it's a brand that I've always loved since I was a kid. So if you're wearing jeans, you can wear your Converse with denims and a t-shirt. If you're wearing track pants, you can rock track pants with it. For me, it's like, as much as it can get uncomfortable in winter,
it can get cold, but hey, it's the love that matters.
Growing up is like, it was always difficult to wear it in winter. But like, it's the easiest shoe for me to dress up for.
So, bro, right now I'm about to put you on the spot, right? So if you guys want to book where we are shooting, and then you can see these nice studios, it's Productions, and you can book, you can send a booking. The email is booking@productions.co.za. Make sure that you hit them up, and also like book a space like this so you can shoot your visuals here. Okay, we're back. And we had to take a bit of a production break in but then we're back. So man, as we were talking, I said that we're gonna review 3 top Converse sneakers right now. So this is the one that we're gonna start with, right? And this one's are the Cons Pro Suit, right? I'm sure these are your favorite sneakers.
These ones? I was never a big fan of the One Star. These are Stussies, right? Wait, or just
One Star?
Nah, they're not Stussies. I think they did Wait, no, they're not. They're not. It's just the one star. Hey, this is dope though.
So what do you think about them? Like, if you would have to rock them with something, FRQNCY, what is it that you would rock them with?
These would need a nice white logo tee.
Yeah.
On top, and colorway of some track pants would be the black ones.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any white right now.
Yeah.
So I think with the black, black track pants.
Yeah.
And a nice clean white t-shirt. There's a new range that's gonna drop. So there's a lot of other like garments that would go well with it.
Like for me,
I love this the fabric here.
Yeah.
They use nubuck
with a skinny jean, like not like too skinny.
Slim fit.
Yeah, like a slim fit.
Yeah, these are very casual.
A white tee, like a blue one.
Yeah.
And a white tee.
You could go.
Not too much accessories also.
No, you could go to a club with this also.
Yeah, like this is a dope sneaker. So
it's very versatile. 10. Out of 10.
Yeah. If you would rate it out of 10.
How would I criticize it? Because I haven't worn it.
So, purely, like, I for me, I don't see any flaws. I don't see
me too.
The sneaker, like,
it's very minimal. Also.
Yeah, and also like it looks amazing. Like the feel for me also.
The fabric is amazing.
Yeah, because
they use the same fabric as this.
Yeah.
The suede. But here it's like just like touch-ups. It's like this is clean, man.
Like when you just feel it inside, like it seems really comfortable.
Can I give it a 10 or a 9? 10, 9 and a half.
You're the one who has to rate it.
Bro. So I'd give it like oh man, it's a beautiful sneaker. I love it.
It is. It's a beautiful sneaker. Like anyone who like this.
It's hard to criticize it.
Yeah, this one, anybody can rock it.
And it's unisex. Yeah.
This sneaker, like, it's a really beautiful sneaker and it's very comfortable.
Yeah, it looks comfortable. Nah, man, it's a perfect one. So I give it a 10. Come on.
Okay, a 10?
Yeah, I give it a 10. Oh, it's too clean. Like, the details. The fabric is amazing. Like it's the most. I think it's the most impressive. Besides the colorway.
Yeah.
But the minimalism of it.
Yeah.
But the fabric
it doesn't have a lot going on.
Yeah, the fabric for me is like, it's too dope.
Yeah.
It's clean. Yeah.
Okay.
So
this one gets a 10.
I'll give it a 10.
Yeah. Let's just put it here.
Nah.
This one gets a 10.
Nah, I'll give it a 10.
Okay. Now we are going to. This one, a collaboration between Tyler and Converse.
I always love that collab.
Golf La Fleur. Yeah, one of my faves also.
That looks like my favorite colorway. The pink camel. I mean the pink leopard print.
Yeah.
That camel. Yeah. Of course. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
You like like when I
come on, bro.
I'm like, I know you need to
give me the other one. It's got his picture underneath.
Yeah.
The character.
Yeah.
Yep. Come on, man. Take this.
Yeah. So
look at these laces.
These ones, bro.
10. 10.
So these ones are 10.
No, 10.
Yeah.
10, bro. Like.
So specifically, what is it that you like about them?
I think besides the colorway, just the details, the small details like this. Even though it's gonna wear out, but that means you can't abuse them. So you probably won't wear them at a gig, an outdoor event.
Yeah. So these you just need to
wear them.
Just need to rock out.
Yeah, or you just go into the mall.
Yeah.
Or you're going out for a date. Or maybe an indoors type. Or you can't wear. I don't think you'd want to wear these outdoors.
Yeah.
They want someone with a car. These ones. you can't be walking to breathe.
So you feel like they could rob you for these ones?
Oh no! Also, this is gonna age.
Yeah.
Like easier. It ages. The more you walk, the easier it's gonna age.
This is a beautiful sneaker, also.
This
also,
is
like I like the part that's like it gives you options on what you can wear it with.
True.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of options. It's not just minimal on what you can wear it with.
Yeah.
But it just gives you a lot to work with.
I mean, the laces are proper, bro. They different.
Clean. Clean.
I don't know any Converse sneakers with this type of lace. So that's why I'm saying it's the smaller details that make a great product.
Yeah.
So it's like when someone buys a product like this, what are the benefits? Obviously, they're gonna stand out. Like if you wear them, you stand out. And these details it's like, look at me. And you can play around with the laces. You can have different. If you like playing around with color, you can have different laces.
These are dope.
Color laces on a different side.
Yeah.
And I like this.
Yeah.
The see-through. This almost reminds me of the Virgil and Converse collab.
Yeah.
When he did the PVC transparent. High tops.
Yeah.
70s high tops. So this is definitely a 10, bro.
Yeah.
I would even give it an 11.
So this gets an 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of 10.
Come on, man.
These get an 11.
Yeah, out of 10.
Okay. So now we come to the most expensive sneak. We're not gonna say the price.
Jeez.
We're not gonna say the price, but we come to the expensive one. Hey, you see, like it even comes with the Shandisi here. So I think this is one of the most expensive Converse sneakers. Yeah, like big thing my gloves here.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it lah.
Yeah, like big thing like my gloves, I'm sure. So
Wow.
This is one Converse sneakers. So
this is Swarovski, bro.
100. You know the story. So this is one of the most expensive Converse sneakers.
When did these drop? I've never seen them before.
Not quite sure, but I think they are out already. Yeah, but I think maybe like earlier this year.
Feel heavy.
Yeah. This is one expensive sneaker, and then we're not gonna say the price right now.
You're gonna scare people away
when you're done with reviewing it.
It's the same. Damn.
Yeah.
Where do we start?
So, what do you think about this?
I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like this part of the design more.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a bling bling person.
Yeah.
And of course, it's not about me, but it's also about me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's for people that like attention, I think.
Yeah.
You know, that don't mind being seen.
So you can just show out like yo.
Yeah, it's for people who show out. It's for Instagrammers.
Yeah, because like these are like expensive. Also.
But I really like the design. It's
and the build also. Like because also like I think if it was another color for me, like it wouldn't work out, but this would work.
With black, yeah.
Yeah, the color would work.
You could wear it with anything.
Yeah, because also it doesn't show out a lot. Yeah, up until you close, that's when you can see like, yo.
Yeah.
We're rocking. We're not playing around.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you could rate it.
Feels heavy. Huh?
If you could rate it out of 10.
The design is pretty cool.
And featuring
playing
also.
It's very futuristic. Yeah. But I feel like I've seen this design before, right? In Japan.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why 7? Why 7 on this one?
I don't know, man. I feel like the design is cool, but it's something I've seen before.
Yeah.
And the bling is just like loops, also Louboutins.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something I haven't seen before, so it's just okay.
For me, like
I don't think I'd wear them.
Yeah, for me, I like the design and just like
only this part of the design, right? Or the entire thing.
No, like the entire thing. Like this I would rock. Like for real. Like this I would rock.
Bling, bling.
But not too much up until like it gets to.
How many times would you rock these? You can rock these today. You can rock these tomorrow.
Yeah, I can rock these tomorrow. But because
these you have to
bling and everything. You can't rock these like
and the price.
Yeah, now you always like wearing them like you are in a caravan.
And I can't walk to the store. These.
Nah, this one like they need you when you're just gonna go somewhere, show up properly, and like look nice.
So the most versatile sneaker out of all the sneakers we reviewed is the blue one.
This one.
Yeah. It's the most versatile.
Yeah.
Because this one is it's dope, but it's not the most versatile kick. It's for special occasions or unless there's people that don't care. Actually, they just wear sneakers whichever way.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about people who don't know how to wear things properly. And sometimes they just feel like, it's a sneaker and that's it. And if you are not very well cultured and you're not into the sneaker culture, then you're not gonna know.
True, yeah.
You understand? Because someone will just rock a sneaker and then like...
there's people that believe I bought it to be worn, so I must wear it. So they don't preserve them. I used to be that person before when I was younger.
When you bought it, you just need to rock it.
Yeah, when I was younger. And now I look back at some sneakers that I messed up. I'm like I was looking at when I was in LA, I bought the MX-90 Independence Day.
Yeah.
I think it's reselling for 16K now.
And when you were just rocking,
I once soaked it, and it's got the American flag on the thingy. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Do I call it a tongue?
Yeah,
it's it's a tongue. So it had an American flag, but I soaked it, because I didn't know any better, and it's done.
Now it's
done.
You can't even sell it anymore.
Yeah, and I used to because I wasn't that cultured. Yeah. When I was younger, I would put my shoes in the sun, so they would get damaged. So when I look at them, but this is a collector's shoe.
It's a collector's item.
Yeah. This is like what you keep and you wear it once in a while.
Yeah.
And I think you can wear it to an award show also.
Yeah. And
a nice outfit, a nice fit.
If you're gonna be rocking a suit that's just not too loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can rock these.
But also you can wear it with the Japanese pants.
Yeah.
They're almost like the samurai pants.
Yeah.
So these will also work. Yeah. They're almost like the Rick collab with Converse.
Yeah.
The ones they've got a longer. Yeah. So they're almost similar in terms of vibes.
Yeah.
So I'd give this a 7 though.
Yeah, but if you would guess the price for this. Guess the price.
5, 6
K.
Yeah, 5, 6K. 5. Because of the Swarovskis.
Yeah, but that's...
Unless it's 10.
It's a full 8.
8?
Yeah.
Shoo.
It's 8K.
No, understandably.
Yeah, because...
And it looks custom.
That's why I'm saying it's a collector's item.
Yeah, 8. Yo.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's
not too bad. Yeah.
It's because also I think they wanted to serve different markets.
Of course,
for fashionistas and for people who really like different sneakers,
Yeah.
futuristic sneakers. So this sneaker was for them.
But which one do you think would in like 6 months,
Yeah.
in terms of like resale value, which one is between this one and this one? Which one do you think is gonna have more value
I would say
for resale?
this one to a regular person, right? But to sneaker collectors, this is the one.
Sneaker collectors.
Yeah, sneaker collectors.
No, to sneaker collectors, this is the one.
But this one is someone who's just gonna take it and put it there. You understand? And remember the name that's behind it.
In sneaker shows, right?
Yeah.
Where they like interview sneaker collectors.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen someone with like an extravagant sneaker?
I've never even like when you are attending like a ball or kunjana, like what is this event, man?
You won't even
Sneaker
see.
exchange.
Yeah, you won't see
never
this
seen
thing.
it.
You won't see it.
Yeah.
You're more likely to see this one.
Yeah. So right now, let's just say,
But I guess for different markets. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And let's just say right now, what is this hip hop event that's always in Bram? The one
Cotton Vest.
the one Rashid does.
Oh, Back to the City.
Yeah, Back to the City. There, which one are you picking when you're just going to attend Back to the City?
I'll take the Golf LaFleur, bro. But it's gonna get dirty there. So I have to be in VIP.
Yeah. Otherwise, Abo Mabura La Payana Nabo.
You know which sneaker I used to wear to festivals?
Which one?
I used to wear a black Air Force One
Yeah.
to festivals.
So
Then it gets messed up. I don't care. I'm just there. It's a bit like festivals where I'm in the crowd.
you don't want a sneaker that they're gonna
No.
step on you on, and then now you have to get angry.
Yeah, like I would wear, I remember I wore my cement fours to some event and I came back with a scratch here.
Yeah.
I didn't know how I got the scratch. Then I just stopped.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? For any outdoor festivals, I'm just gonna take the sneakers I don't like.
Yeah.
That I like, but are just like not easy to damage.
But now you're always in the VIP, so you can rock these.
Not always. I don't really like VIP
Why?
because it's full of pretentious people. So even at like.
But those are your peers.
Even at I mean, I speak to them, but it's not like I like them that much that I would want to spend the whole night chilling with them. So even like when they still did concerts at the Dome, I never chilled in VIP. I would always go to Golden Circle.
So you can just chill with everybody there.
Yeah, like at the Migos concert, I was in a mosh pit.
Yeah.
So like that's what I prefer.
Where folks team stole Amalakuzan Masan Peaks for Amigos.
For the I'm gonna tell Ben for Zedok for the auto tune.
Yeah.
The Migos has got the most perfect auto tune, bro. Like,
in the game.
In hip hop, theirs is perfect.
All right.
Even Travis doesn't touch them.
Imagine. So, my bro, as we are about to close this conversation, that has to go with Converse in it. And thank you, my bro, for blessing me today. No, I've been on your neck.
Yeah,
since last week, I've been on your neck.
I don't like sitting in front of cameras.
I've been on your neck. Like,
but when you said sneakers, I was like, that's easy, bro.
Yeah, well,
you're not gonna be asking me a lot of questions.
Yeah, so man, I really appreciate you for pulling through.
No, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're gonna see who we
must come back again.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nah, I should come back again
because we like the podcast is more of sneaker culture and also like just culture.
That's necessary.
Sneakers, you understand? Because we need those. We just don't need to be gossiping about people.
Of course, man.
You understand? Yeah. So now we just need to build something different and something that everybody can relate to, because everybody owns a sneaker. They have a story about their sneaker.
100%, yeah.
You understand? So yeah, man, thank you so much for pulling through. I really appreciate you.
No, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, too
It
much.
felt short though.
Yeah, it feels short. Because now even my director is pointing at me like, yo,
It's like you're talking too much.
Like you need to talk. It's
a wrap.
To close this thing. Yeah, man.
It's a wrap.
So thank you to everybody for watching today. Thank you to our team. Shout out to you. When people that want to follow you, how can they hit you up?
SKINDEEP JD. It's just DJ in reverse.
Everywhere.
IG and X.
Yeah. Where
X.
sometimes you tell people back there like
Wait.
this doesn't work like this.
I mean, what am I supposed to say?
Part when they touch Kanye.
Nah. That's the goat. That's the goat.
So yeah, man, thank you very much. And just make sure that you subscribe and click on the bell. It's at Evoke. It's at Evoke Network. At Evoke Group Network. Sorry guys. At Evoke Group Network. Just make sure also you follow us on all social media platforms. Just follow us there. Thank you so much.
Peace out.